Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2022 Disney Plus original special. It's 40 something minutes. It's a special. Lego Star Wars Summer Vacation. So this is, I'm a little late to the party because we're now in September. So now we're in fall Halloween stuff. But I needed to watch it because I forgot to watch it. This is very much like the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special, the Lego Star Wars Spooky Tales. This is it gives so much more depth and character development to our episodes 8, 7, 8, 9 crew versus the actual films that we were provided. So it's, for instance, the sequel films did our boy Finn and our girl Rose dirty, and I feel terrible for the actors that were involved because of the sidelining of the character development that we were initially given. So to have that explored within the Lego Star Wars universe, I talked about how awesome it was within Spooky Tales and the Holiday Special, and now we have Summer Vacation, and it's really cool having another themed timeline within a calendar year, quote-unquote, season, if you will, to have these plot points, to have these character developments explored more. So Finn is Force sensitive, and Rose is going to be leading some more, not rescue missions, but like relieving missions, stuff like that. So it's cool having the gang come back together. Poe, BB-8, you have Rey, you have Chewie. They're all together for one last vacation aboard a Halcyon Star Cruiser, which is awesome. And so there's like, one last final vacation, one last final time they're together before they all do their separate things, to help the galaxy. What's awesome about this is that they're integrating so many different other aspects of Star Wars. So the Halcyon is the space cruiser hotel that Disneyland is a part of, right? That is a part of Disneyland. So to have that as a focal point of the actual cruise vessel that they're on for their vacation for this film, so cool. You have Lando just being a hologram, saying welcome to the Halcyon and stuff like that. Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, the ride, was a big focal point of the third act story in this, with young Ben being a part of not a rescue mission. These random friends he came across with took the Millennium Falcon with him and went on a joyride, so it was a matter of saving it. But like, that was a whole Millennium Falcon bit. So then what else? There's a Boba Fett bit in the beginning where he's still working for Jabba on Tatooine, and the Boba Fett theme song is playing. It's just so many Disneyland and Disney Plus versions, aspects of Star Wars were integrated into this show, and you have to be a fan to notice this. And of course, this is targeted for kids and Lego fans, and I am a Lego fan and a Disney fan. So being a part of the rides and being a part of the lands, within Disneyland in general, and then seeing it in screen form, very cool, very neat how it was integrated. So the first summer vacation story is the ghost of Obi-Wan Kenobi visits Finn at a bar on the Halcyon, and he's telling Finn about one of his favorite vacations on Tatooine, where he was there watching Luke grow. Luke is still a kid at this point, and he was helping this spy pretending to be her husband to get some power source crystals from Jabba during a birthday party. And there's a whole musical number and a dance battle, and it's wonderful. It was very wonderful. Then the second story, we have Anakin Skywalker as a ghost on Scarif, talking to Finn about his favorite summer vacation on Scarif with the Emperor. So it was Darth Vader and the Emperor on a summer vacation bit on Scarif, because it went from Imperial base to resort, and then it was slowly becoming back to an Imperial base, but it actually didn't. So that was very interesting. Again, another random musical dance number, battling on the sand and stuff, and Anakin doesn't like sand, so it was neat having him come to Finn as Anakin, rather than him come to Finn as Darth Vader. Ghost-wise, that was cool. Then the third story was General Leia Organa coming to Finn, discussing her favorite summer vacation, where Leia and Han were about to drop young Ben Solo off to Luke's Jedi Temple, lightsaber training school, and the adventure they had on Endor with Ewoks, and how that was slowly becoming a resort as well. So then that's when Ben's new friends inadvertently stole the Falcon and went on a joyride through the debris field of the Death Star 2. And very, very interesting watching that. But the end of that was so challenging to watch. I got so choked up watching it because you know that Ben wasn't always this evil, maniacal, sinister person. He wasn't always Kylo Ren. So what happened? He changed. We got some little info here and there of, how he was about to change, and Luke sensed the darkness in him and was going to kill him with a lightsaber at the temple. We got that in live action form within the sequels, which I still don't agree upon, but whatever. It is what it is. So having the kid Ben be a kid who's loved by his parents, who's exploring, who's trying to, be more independent, but his parents don't want to let go and stuff like that. So Han allowing him to take control of the Falcon, even though technically it was already stolen, but they knew Ben could land it safely back to Endor. So that was a neat, and then having the whole son, I love you, and then he saying, I know, very reminiscent, obviously, of Leia and Han way back in the day saying, I love you, I know, and then Han gets thrown into the carbonite. It was so cool. It was such fan service, but it was so well done. Why is it that the Lego Star Wars specials on Disney Plus, Spooky Tales, Holiday Special, and Summer Vacation, are so much better than the episodes 7, 8, and 9? I don't get it. I mean, 7 was pretty good because it was another reiteration, but then the stories that we got in that just were not dived upon within 8 and 9. We only talked about 9. We never talked about 7 or 8. And now that I think about it, we never actually talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Things to discuss at some point. We've talked about the TV series a bunch of times. But, bro, this took me by surprise. I got choked up. I laughed. I was on the verge of tears. I did not expect that much emotion from a Lego Star Wars property. But, whew. So, and you can't see it, but I have a bunch of Lego Star Wars ships, hanging from the ceiling. Back in the day when I was a teen, I had Lego Star Wars all over my ceiling. It was so cool. But then I grew and had bills and needed to get fast cash, and I had to sell them. And it kills me knowing how much they're worth now versus how much they were worth then when I actually sold them. So save your Legos. They're worth stuff. Quite the investment, the physical investment. My goodness. If I only knew then what I know now. Yes. On to the next review. Mucho mahalo.